Black is here. And guess what? It's that time of year again. Y'all ready for this? Monday morning, when I went to work, it was about 28 degrees here in Atlanta, which for people up north, New York, Chicago, you'd probably say that was warm. 28 degrees in Atlanta is cold. How cold was it? My company truck, a few days ago, a light came on telling me that I need washer fluid. Well, I had already gotten fuel and I didn't want to go back in and get washer fluid, so I just got a cup with some plain water and poured 2 cups of water into the container because I didn't want it's a buzzer goes off that keeps telling me the washer fluid is low. So I put water in there to keep that from happening. Well, Monday morning, now there's some washer fluid in there. It's not a lot, but there's some in there. But Monday morning, when I sprayed the washer fluid out, it froze when it hit the windshield. So that's how cold it was, right? Anywho, I was talking to a man I know. I'm just gonna say he's a man. He is a man. All right. So he was telling me he's a truck driver. He was telling me, he said several times, it's getting cold tonight. I'm gonna get me some anti-gel because I want my fuel to gel up. He said that about 3-4 times. I think he was waiting on me to say something, but what am I gonna say? I mean, if you dumb enough to put anti-gel in your diesel gas tank and it's only 28 degrees outside in Georgia, something wrong with you. I mean, this particular person don't go up north. He stays in the south, but I let him talk. You know, when I first started driving, I went to Wisconsin several times. I mean, it was so freaking cold up there. I don't remember what the temperature, it was like 0, I think. Because I remember it was my first time ever seeing smoke come out of a tractor trailer tailpipe. You know, you see gas cars with smoke coming out of the tailpipe, but I never seen semis. I mean, it was so cold, there was semis with trails of smoke coming out the tailpipe damn near to the back of the trailer. That's how cold it was. But the point I'm making is I never did put additive in my fuel tank. I've been in my company for 16 years. I've never, ever put anti-gel or any other kind of additive in any truck I've ever drove. I've never had a fuel problem. You want to know the closest thing I had to a fuel problem was my older truck, which was a 2016 Freightliner, had the Detroit engine in it. The fuel rail started to leak. Not real bad, but you can smell fuel and you can kind of see the residual of fuel coming out. So they had to replace the fuel rail. I doubt that came from me not putting anti-gel in there. But the point I'm making is diesel fuel don't freeze up as quickly as 95% of the stupid ass drivers out here who buy anti-gel. You know, yesterday I stopped to get some fuel and I saw a guy doing it. I want to walk up and slap him, but it's a waste of time. It's his money. If he want to waste $23 pouring in his gas tank, putting something he didn't need, Lucas, that's on him. But I saw him out there. But I've seen all races where I've seen mostly these folks doing that. But anyway, he's out there, he had his bottle of Lucas and he had his measuring cup and he was sitting there, he poured a little bit out and he looked at and he poured a little bit more and he looked at, then he poured it into the gas tank. And I'm like, you stupid mother. Again, I've been driving for 16 years. I've never put additive in my fuel, never put anti-gel, never had a problem with my truck not starting. Now, earlier this year, I was driving a sub Mack truck, and I made a video about it. It wouldn't start, and I'll try to link that video if I can find it. It wouldn't start. It was like 40 degrees outside, 44 degrees, something like that. And the mechanic that was helping me start the truck said, "Oh, I think the fuel has gelled." And I'm like, dude, 40 degrees ain't cold enough for the damn fuel to gel. But, you know, I can't tell nothing. They know everything, so I can't tell them that. But again, I've been driving 16 years, and I never put additive in my truck. You know, my niece, I was talking about my niece for a little while. She drove for Snyder. She quit and became a yard dog at some place in town. But she went to Minnesota, all up in there. And she called me a couple times, like, you know, do I need to put anti-gel in my truck? And I said, no, just stop and get fuel in the northern climate and you'll be fine. She drove up there the whole time, never had any problem with her truck starting. So why do people put anti-gel in the gas tank? Because they stupid and they don't know no better. There's a lot of stupid ass people in this world. I mean, seriously, there's a bunch of stupid ass people in this world. You know, I just paid for my 2016 F-150. It's completely mine. I'm done with it, right? It's got 87,000 miles. I saw a guy some years ago at the O'Reilly pouring gas treatment into his gas tank in his newer F-150, and I'm thinking to myself, you stupid mother. You know, I say this all the time. Companies create problems that don't exist to get stupid ass people to buy stuff they don't need. Dre, y'all have a good day.